Hello everyone. I believe every obstacle we come across in life is an opportunity to scale up in life, and while some complain, the others are creating opportunities through their courage and willingness to get things done. So I want to talk about a very important subject, and that is self-motivation. What exactly is self-motivation? In simple words, it is waking up with determination and going to bed with satisfaction. I believe it is the force within us which drives us to do things, pushes us to achieve our goals, and helps us to stay in the right track. So how can we keep ourselves motivated when there are so many things that can distract us from our goals, pressures us to give up on our aspirations, circumstances that are against us, and from people who may discourage us from pursuing our dreams? So let me share with you some practical tips which helps me stay motivated, and I'm sure that it will benefit you as well. The first tip is speak life. One of the intentional decisions that I have made in my life is that I will use my words to build, motivate, and inspire people. There may be temptations to speak negative, and let the circumstances define the words I choose, but I aspire to let my words define the circumstances. Words have within them the power to heal, to bring comfort to those in pain. Words also have the power to call to action the forces of good. Words have the power to bring us together as one. And remember, words also have the power to wound and hurt. So how would you want to use your words? Point number 2. Be thankful. A study by Harvard Business Review found that 57% of people are experiencing anxiety and 53% of us are more emotionally exhausted. So what can we possibly do to minimize the impact of anxiety and depression? And one of the answers is being thankful for what you have. In his book Emotional First Aid, Dr. Guy Winch mentions that when we express gratitude, our brain releases dopamine and serotonin, two hormones that make us feel lighter and happier inside. We experience gratitude when we shift our focus from what we don't have to what we do, and when we take time to appreciate and be thankful for those who have contributed to the abundance in our life. Point number 3. Attitude. Your attitude determines your altitude. Your attitude plays a key role in determining how far you will go in life. Let me tell you a story of two brothers. One was a drug addict and a drunk who frequently beat up his family. The other was a very successful businessman who was respected in the society and had a wonderful family. How could two brothers raised by the same parents, brought up in the same environment, be so different? The first brother was asked, "What makes you do what you do? You are a drug addict, a drunk, and you beat your family. What motivates you?" He answered, "My father. My father was a drug addict, a drunk, and he beat his family. What do you expect me to be? This is what I am." The second brother was asked, "How come you're doing everything right? What is your source of motivation?" And he said, "My father. When I was a little boy," he added, "I used to see my dad drunk and doing all the wrong things. I made up my mind, this is not what I wanted to be." We see a clear distinction in the attitude of both the brothers towards life. The successful brother turned his negative experience of the past for the better. 4. Take initiatives. Don't wait for someone to push you to do things. We should have the courage to stretch ourselves, and only then we can grow just like our body muscles. I believe the most difficult step to come out of the comfort zone is the very first step. This is a must-have quality of a leader. I encourage you to challenge yourself to take initiatives and be proactive. And finally, the fifth point, be responsible. People will do a lot for money, more for a good leader, but the most for a belief. We have to inculcate in ourselves the belief that we are responsible for our actions. When we do this, our outlook towards life changes for the better. If you have seen the first Spider-Man movie, there is an amazing quote by Ben Parker, who is the uncle of Peter Parker or Spider-Man. And it goes like this: with great power comes great responsibility. As Bible says, if you're faithful in little things, God will make you responsible for bigger things in life. I can assure you that if you practice these things in life, you will see some amazing results which will keep you motivated, happy, and greatly improve the quality of your life. Finally, I close by quoting an American author, Zig Ziglar. People often say that motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That is why we recommend it daily.